This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Jordan Melvo scores 23 second-half points, and Mardashe Sambu puts on a slam dunk exhibition in the Victor Valley College Rams' lopsided victory over Rio Hondo. Jordan Melvo's 27 points is his season high, leading all scorers in the 77-56 win over the visiting Roadrunners. But player of the game honors may well go to Mardashe Sambu, who was dominant at both ends of the court. He rebounds here, runs the court, and gets it back from Jordan Melvo, slamming it down before getting knocked down. How does
Sambu Mardashe,
the 6'6" first-year Ram from Libreville, Gabon, see his role?
Like my role in the team, just play hard, get some block, get some rebound, like play to my teammate, just play together.
Number of blocked shots tonight too, great on defense. Yeah. You take more pride in your defense than offense, or is it equal?
Yeah, I feel like I've been more in defense. Yeah, defensively.
The blocked shot here. Then Mardashe Sambu runs the court, grabs the ball, and banks it in before hitting the floor again. He scores 17 this night. He comes in averaging 12 points a game. He scored a career-high 23 in VVC's two-point win over Grossmont. This emphatic slam dunk comes compliments of Sheldon Grant's beautifully executed alley-oop assist. It was Sheldon Grant leading Rams scorers the first half against Rio Hondo. This Sheldon Grant 3 gives VVC a 30-19 lead at halftime. 9 of Sheldon Grant's 11 points this game come in the first half. The 6'3" freshman from Aquinas in San Bernardino came in averaging 11.5 points a game. Jordan Melvo is VVC's leading scorer on the year. The 5'9" first-year Ram out of Adelanto describes his duties as point guard.
My role is to just get my teammates involved, knock down shots when I'm open, play defense, just pretty much do what a point guard's supposed to do.
What did you like best about the way the team played tonight?
We shared the ball a lot. We had moved it. We started making shots towards the end, but yeah.
There is a fourth VVC Ram averaging in double figures. Jel Agek hits the three here. He is a 6'6" freshman from Juba, South Sudan's Jessera High School. Learning more about this first-year Ram offers a lesson in world geography. Juba is the capital of South Sudan, a portal city on the mountain Nile River. Jel Agek is versatile, capable of breaking a zone with a three or breaking down the defense, driving through 3 defenders and scoring with the left-handed layup here. Jel Agek scored 13 against Rio Hondo. He is averaging right at 10 points a game. He also averages 8 rebounds, second high to Mardashe Sambu's 9 boards a game. The triumph over Rio Hondo evens the Rams' record at 3-3 as they exit November. Their next home game will be the second Saturday in December, the 9th, hosting Mira Costa. Looking back in High Desert, Mojave River Valley sports history, the 2018 Adelanto Saints claimed the school's first CIF championship. Oak Hills hosting Serrano in the CIF championship game. We flash back. The Oak Hills Bulldogs, CIF champions. The first CIF football title for the Bulldogs and Coach Robert Kistner, coming on a 40-21 upset of Serrano in a contest deemed the biggest football game in the history of the High Desert. After a low-scoring first half, it becomes a battle of lead changes in the third quarter before Oak Hills, led by junior quarterback Brandon Porter, seizes control and cruises to a crushing conquest of the favored Diamondbacks. The first half was dominated by Oak Hills, containing Sultan Sullivan for the greater part, deploying a ball-control, run-oriented offensive scheme, giving the home team, Bulldogs, a 13-7 halftime advantage. Brandon Porter, 9 for 9 passing, just under 300 yards total offense, 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 touchdown pass, no interceptions. The final score, Oak Hills Bulldogs 40, Serrano Diamondbacks 21. Oak Hills Bulldogs, CIF champions. Adelanto High School football, the High Desert's biggest sports success story of 2018. The Saints, CIF Division 13 champions. Coach Gully Wadood elevates the Saints program from cellar dwellers to the penthouse. CIF champions, winning the title game on the road 20-15 against Orange Vista. Marshawn Buchanan, shown here against Silverado, running a 78-yard touchdown to open the scoring in the championship game. The 5'10", 185-pound running back scored 8 touchdowns in the postseason, rushing for over 500 yards in the 4 CIF victories. Marshawn Buchanan surpassing 2,000 yards rushing in this, his junior season. Angel Ochoa, the completion to Hosea Stokes here, connected in similar manner for 57 yards to set up the Saints' second touchdown in the title game. Both quarterback Angel Ochoa and running back Hosea Stokes, also juniors. Defensive heroes were numerous in the championship win. Adelanto had to stop Orange Vista twice in the red zone in the final 2 minutes to preserve the 5-point victory. Oren Landry named player of the game for playing the biggest game of his career for the senior linebacker. The Adelanto Saints' success story does not end with the Division 13 championship. These Saints keep right on marching. They advance to the state tournament. Hesperia Christian wins the CIF 8-man Division II championship with a resounding 48-22 victory over Avalon. Aiden Ortega scores 5 touchdowns to lead the Patriots to the second CIF championship in school history. The junior running back scored the first touchdown of the game, then a go-ahead touchdown in the second quarter, and added 3 more touchdowns in the second half. Senior quarterback Jared Bragg shares the offensive spotlight, completing 5 straight passes at the end of the first half and start of the second half, 2 going for touchdowns as the Patriots rallied from trailing by 10 to take command by scoring 3 times within 5 minutes of playing time, spanning the end of the first half and first 60 seconds of the second half. The Patriots did not exactly get off to a good start. Their first possession ended giving up a safety that gave Avalon the first points on the scoreboard. Their second possession ended with them turning the ball over on a fumble after advancing deep into Lancers territory. But Hesperia Christian's defense did its job, forcing a 3-and-out, and the Patriots begin to right the ship, launching a scoring drive from their own 16. Jared Bragg reverses field and battles his way all the way to the Lancers' 32, a pickup of 40 yards. The senior quarterback lists at 6'2", 165. Jared Bragg carries 3 times this night for 84 yards. 2 plays later, from the 25, Aiden Ortega takes the handoff, spins out of a shoestring tackle attempt, and keeps his balance, breaking a tackle as he crosses the goal line. Patriots 6, Avalon 2, following a point-after-touchdown attempt that misfires. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Aiden Ortega disclosed he was unsure how effective he would be coming off a hip injury in the semifinals win at Lancaster Baptist. His sidestepping the first defender, then spinning out of another tackle on his first carry of the ball game showed no signs of anything less than an outstanding night ahead carrying the ball. The Patriots get the ball back early in the second quarter, taking over on downs when Avalon comes up short on a 4th and 6 at the Patriots' 30. But this begins a sequence of play selection on 4th downs of their own, decisions that defy conventional strategy. The Patriots go for a first down rather than punt the ball away while leading 6-2. It's 4th and 6. Avalon holds. When the pass completion comes up short, the Lancers take over on downs at the 21 and then take the lead 4 plays later on the touchdown run from 12 yards out. 10-6. Avalon, 8:20 to go before halftime. Avalon regains possession deep in Patriots territory when Hesperia Christian again goes for it on 4th down but fails. The visitors go up 16-6 on the quarterback keeper from 12 yards out. Things are not looking good for the home team with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Aiden Ortega gets a very good kickoff return into Avalon's red zone, but a penalty brings it back to the Patriots' 25. Jared Bragg hits Caleb O'Day, and the 5'10", 165-pound junior carries down to Avalon's 26. On 3rd and 4 at the 20, Arlen Custer takes the Jared Bragg toss and sprints in for the touchdown. The Patriots are within 3. It's 16-13. Arlen Custer is 6'2", 200, a junior. Arlen Custer's extra point kick is true out of Jared Bragg's hold. Jared Bragg went 3 for 3 passing on the 3-play, 55-yard scoring drive, a crucial sequence in Hesperia Christian's attempt to regain momentum. The Patriots set out to pin the Lancers deep in their own territory. 42 is Roderick Taylor, a sophomore linebacker. He's listed at 5'8", 165. I'm wondering if the scales had a glitch, hitting 165 the day the players had their physicals. Fully 1/3 of Hesperia Christian's players, 11 of their 34-player roster, are listed at weighing 165 pounds. Roderick Taylor demonstrates it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, but the amount of fight in the dog, and his bite is bigger than his bark. Roderick Taylor gets a grip on the much bigger Lancers quarterback, initiating the sack. 33 is Jake Roseberry, 5'10", 200-pound linebacker and fellow sophomore. That's not Roderick Taylor's only sack of the night either. He repeats the attack on the Lancers quarterback, registering 3 tackles for a loss among his 8 tackles in an outstanding game for the Patriots sophomore. 55 is Julian Villalon. What we witness next may be accurately described as the turning point in the game. Avalon in punt formation. The punter's knee touches ground when he feels the low snap from center. Patriots take over at the 5. Aiden Ortega glides in. The Patriots regain the lead. The touchdown comes with 52 seconds left in the first half. Jared Bragg fields the low snap. Arlen Custer's kick is true and through. It's 20-16, Hesperia Christian at the half. Now the question is, which Patriots team will we see to start the second half? And that question is answered in the first sequence of plays of the third quarter. Cody New, 64, picks off the pass on Avalon's first play. Cody New, 6'4", 215-pound senior defensive end. Jared Bragg to Liam Vanderwedde to the 12, pickup of 12 yards. Jared Bragg beats the pass rush, sending it toward Liam Vanderwedde, a brilliant reception by the 6-foot, 165-pound senior wide receiver. 27-16, Patriots, 1 minute into the third quarter. Jared Bragg has completed 5 consecutive passes. He will go 7 for 12 on the night. The 7 completions good for 71 yards and 2 touchdowns. From here on out, the outcome is really academic, as in the book. The Patriots get one long run after another from Aiden Ortega, who puts up 228 yards total offense, encompassing his 5-touchdown performance. The defense is absolutely magnificent, shutting out Avalon throughout the second half until the final 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. Kyle Day leads the team with a season-high 21 tackles for the 6'6", 210-pound senior linebacker. Aggressive gang tackling personified on this play, 64 Cody New among the trio of Patriots in on the stop. 3 is Caleb O'Day. Kyle Day initiates contact. Cody New is just as often seen slicing in from his defensive end position and tripping up the ball carrier. 4 solo tackles this night for Cody New, plus 2 assists, as he's in on a total of 6 stops. Liam Vanderwedde, 17, one of his 4 solo tackles for the senior linebacker, who is in on 9 tackles altogether. Julian Violon, 55, the tackle for a loss in the red zone, 4 solo tackles for the 6-foot, 210-pound junior lineman this game. Arlen Custer stands his ground on the fake double reverse, throwing the ball carrier for a 3-yard loss. Watch for number 21, Caleb Lewis, in on another exercise in extreme gang tackling. Caleb Lewis is a 5'10", 167-pound junior who is in on 7 total tackles. This third quarter interception by Kyle Day is Hesperia Christian's second pick in the second half. Avalon came in on the heels of a 49-0 semifinals victory. The Lancers averaged 33 points a game in their 10 previous outings. The Patriots hold them to 11 points below that average in the title game. Heartiest congratulations to the Hesperia Christian Patriots, 2022 CIF 8-man Division II champions. From this video journalist's vantage point, the victory is essential, which becomes obvious if Apple Valley is to fulfill the objectives of its season mantra, finish. And finish comments from 9 Sun Devils will be a big part of the video sports preview of Apple Valley's playoff Game 2. Meanwhile, back to highlights from what many are saying is the wildest, craziest, most exciting Apple Valley victory of the Matt Rohrbaugh era. Officiating in a CIF playoff game differs from regular season play, it seems. We've seen this legitimate hit by DJ Blocker ruled leading with the helmet, a call that keeps the opening Diamond Ranch drive alive. Both teams commit unforced penalties coaches would hope would not be committed this late in the season. The visiting Panthers overcoming 2 major penalties on their opening drive. Sun Devils tacklers here include 52 sophomore Dakota Alvarez and 10 senior Chad Smith, who is in on a season-high 10 tackles this game. The 6', 220-pound Dakota Alvarez applies the pass rush on this Panthers completion. Again, Dakota Alvarez, a sophomore. Diamond Ranch sustains their inaugural drive, keeping the ball for 6.5 minutes to start the game and scoring first on the 14-yard touchdown pass. Apple Valley's first possession, Jeff Widener to Chad Smith, 31 yards into Panthers territory. First of 6 receptions for Chad Smith this night. He accumulates 111 yards receiving. Jeff Widener to Tyron Smith, who breaks a tackle and carries to the 14. Gain of 37 for the 6', 170-pound sophomore wide receiver. This is 3rd and 7 at the 11. Jeff Widener, play action to Jeremy Justice II, 6'3", 185-pound junior and two-way starter, first down at the 4. Jeff Widener's 6th rushing touchdown of the season comes on the next play. This is the true dual threat posed by the 6'2.5", 200-pound senior quarterback. The touchdown ends the 80-yard drive and pulls the teams even at 6. 2.5 minutes remain in the first quarter. Diamond Ranch regains the lead on a 70-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Apple Valley responds with an outstanding kick return by the super sophomore Tyron Smith. Early blocks from Derek Rios and Sam Jang. Ethan Peratt at midfield, 68 yards on the run back, and the Sun Devils are back in the red zone. Huge game for Ty Smith, who will be named Special Teams Player of the Game by the Sun Devils coaching staff. From the 8, Kenyard Edwards Jr. gets wide, spins through a would-be tackler's grasp at the goal line into the end zone, standing up. 5th rushing touchdown on the year for the 5'9", 165-pound junior, who averages 9+ yards a carry. I want to insert this Kenyard Edwards carry later in the game, showing his speed, strength, balance, and determination, factors contributing to his 9 yards per carry average. The first quarter ends on this Gabe Soddy Jr. sack. The returning All-MRL senior lineman lists at 6'1", 255. 8 tackles for a loss on the season for the two-way starter. Though speaking to the excitement and anxiety created by this contest have so many plays fueling their reaction. Good example here, we are early in the second quarter. Or how about this play? The Sun Devils catch a break when it is David Blocker Jr. winning the fight for the ball, and Apple Valley retains possession. Another of the oh-so-very exciting isolated plays, David Blocker Jr.'s 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th extra effort attempt come up with this long pass attempt. The senior, David Blocker Jr., makes the catch on this shorter completion later in the game. DJ Blocker, 5'8", 165-pound, two-way starter. Watch 42, Jesse Griggs. First half defensive highlights include this Jesse Griggs tackle for a loss. Dakota Alvarez also in on the play. The teams exchange second quarter touchdowns. Diamond Ranch taking an 8-point lead on the 11-yard run. This makes it 20-12. We are midway through quarter number 2. This 24-yard completion, Jeff Widener to Xander Witt, gives the Sun Devils a first down at the 20. Next play is the one Noah Renteria takes and carries to the 1. From this angle, it certainly looks like Noah Renteria dives into the end zone, unless the ruling is he steps out of bounds at the 1 before launching his dive. Regardless, the Jeff Widener 1-yard sneak on the next play gives Apple Valley touchdown number 3 and pulls the Sun Devils back within 2, 20-18. A 45-yard Diamond Ranch field goal gives the Panthers the 23-18 halftime lead. The third quarter will belong to the visiting Panthers. Despite individual outstanding defensive plays like this one from Chad Smith, Diamond Ranch will score 10 unanswered points to take a 33-18 lead and appear to be taking control of the ball game. This Jeff Widener to Chad Smith reception begins the next Sun Devils scoring drive, good for 20 yards. Then Jeff Widener to Ty Smith. Jeff Widener completes 15 passes this night for 275 yards. Then the dual threat at his best. The 2nd and 12 from the 33 revives Sun Devils' hopes and momentum. We can clearly see the confidence and focus in Jeff Widener's demeanor in the post-game interview. What made the difference?
What made the difference in this game tonight?
I think it was focus during the week, and you know who wanted it more.
The Mackenzie Lopez extra point kick is good. Sun Devils within 8, 33-25. The point after touchdown kick, the first in Mackenzie Lopez's back-to-back moments to shine. The onside kick attempt, excellent execution. Ethan Peratt with the hit, and it is fellow sophomore Jake Soria, 47, cradling the ball. Singularly, one of the most exciting plays of the night. From the 48, Jeff Widener to David Blocker Jr. Then the throwback to Chad Smith to the 21 on the final play of the third quarter. The almost obligatory illegal substitution penalty moves it back to the 26. Xander Witt, quick slant, then straight to the end zone, and the Sun Devils close the gap to 2, 33-31. 17th touchdown reception for Xander Witt, keeping him #1 in the state in TD catches. For Jeff Widener, his 48th touchdown pass. Go for another onside kick attempt or no? Kickoff coverage demonstrates Apple Valley's heightened intensity. 34, Brandon Pedroza. 4 is Christian Mercado, leading the team tackle. The Panthers' starting quarterback is sidelined with an elbow injury. The Sun Devils step up their defensive pressure. Jeff Widener in at linebacker, 9, along with Sam Jang, 11, the tackle for a loss. The Sun Devils' comeback does not come without a hitch. The excellent play defensively by the Panthers' cornerback is only the 3rd interception of a Jeff Widener pass this season. It puts the Sun Devils back on the defensive with 6.5 minutes remaining. Diamond Ranch still leading 33-31. As if to atone, Jeff Widener tackle for a loss on the Panthers' first play. Jeff Widener, first contact, bringing up 3rd and long for Diamond Ranch. Same result for the Panthers on the 3rd down play. The Sun Devils force a 3 and out. Xander Witt one-hops the Panthers' punt, cuts back to the middle, and almost breaks it all the way, returning it to the 30. But the return is called back due to an illegal block. All the way back. From the 36, Xander Witt almost breaks it again. The completion to the Panthers' 28. A quick strike for the go-ahead touchdown would be nice, but the time-consuming rushing plays would be even better. Can the offensive line clear the way? Noah Renteria, gain of 4 on first down, behind the likes of 55, Gary Rehack, 66, Derek Cox, 72, Colin Mayo. Noah Renteria, straight up the middle. May not look like much, but it is 4 more, bringing up 3rd and 2 at the 20. Noah Renteria starts to his right, cuts off the block, and it is going to be close. No measurement required, though. First down, Sun Devils. 2nd and 10 from the 17. Noah Renteria this way, fighting his way down to the 3. But it will come down to a 4th and 6, backed up to the 12, and this one play. The Sun Devils Brain Trust calls timeout. Just under 2 minutes remain. What will be the call? Jeff Widener, snap decision on the snap of the ball. Force a throw or keep. 12 giant strides, a cut down the sidelines, and a leap for the first down marker. The reaction tells the story.
All right, man, it's just who wanted it more. I think I wanted it more, though.
2 plays later, from the 5, Noah Renteria into the end zone. The go-ahead touchdown, essentially sending the Sun Devils to round 2 and sending Diamond Ranch home. Noah Renteria is honored as Offensive Player of the Game by his coaches. Still, the points after touchdown attempt, 2 points, puts Apple Valley up by 6. The misdirect, Jeremy Justice on the end around, and there's no getting around it. The Sun Devils go up 39-33. Diamond Ranch, their final possession. Jeff Widener, the sack of the quarterback. One of 3 solo tackles for Jeff Widener. In on 7 tackles in all. He will be named Apple Valley Player of the Game. On defense, the Panthers, no timeouts left. Time for one final play. The pass is overthrown. Xander Witt gets a hand on it. It falls incomplete. And it is time for the Sun Devils to high-five and celebrate. The final, Apple Valley 39, Diamond Ranch 33. We extend this edition of your High Desert Sports Report into a second half-hour segment in order to include timely flashbacks to all state players from High Desert teams, all CIF players, and all Mojave River League and Desert Sky League teams seasons past.